And we're getting started now. Best of luck to both runners. Should be interesting. So Twisted Duck will be going for DSA. We're going to see two different routes as soon as we get to sand even. So this is going to be interesting to see how different these two runners move throughout the different levels. So far, no issues. Getting triples from both runners. So far, so good. Moving into the frog room now. See if there's any vectoring. Twisted Duck is vectoring. Looks like Mrlink is opting not to vector. Decent right side movement from both runners. How are we doing, Tyler? Both runners making quick work at topper, so nice. So far, so good. Oh, you ever do the long jump on top of the cap tower? You just bonk into one of the... Yeah, you have to really time those out. It's a weird timing to get the triple around the corner, around the hat. Doing good. Excited for this race. Making our way into Cascade now. A bubbles. Curious to see if they do what move they do to get over this little area right here. Oh, Twisted having a little issue skipping there. Twisted going for the ground pound triple, and Mrlink just opting for the regular triple. Keeping it close on both sides, which is good. Both runners going for fast dino skip there, and both getting it. Oh, this could be rough for Mrlink here. Yeah, I didn't like that setup. Some issues, but yeah, Mrlink really struggling with this chain chomp. Madame Brood is a cruel mistress. Both runners having a little issue there. Nothing you can't recover from, though. Both runners go opting for the same moon here. And now they'll both move on to sand after a decently long cutscene, about 28-second cutscene. Now, Mrlink will not be going for DSTA, but TwiistedDuck is, so the time he exits here is decently important. So if this is accurate, let's see. It's going to be close. 5:58. He should still be good, though. I'm not sure if he waited at all prior to, but I think 5:58 is still good for DSTA. He'll just have to get there really fast. So here's where the routes will change. TwiistedDuck will be going to quickly plant a seed in order to make sure it grows before daylight savings time occurs on his switch, whereas Mrlink will just be going for a non-DSTA route. Getting the moon, very good. That bird moon can be tricky. Both runners getting it. And Twisted was successful in his DSTA attempts, which is very good. That will actually give him a decent lead. You may not recognize it right away as Mrlink is moving on to the Dune Moon, but he'll be up 2 moons after completing that. So Mrlink's gonna have to go out of his way to get 2 other moons, whereas Twisted won't have to. He can continue on. Should save him, I believe, about 8 seconds. No Sandram for Mrlink. He'll have to be doing the icicle climb. Going for the fast movement, having a little issue there, but just fine on the backup, so no real issue there. TwiistedDuck also opting not to go for Sandram. Little bonk, but quick recovery in the sand. Twisted having some issues now. That got in his way before. Oh, yeah, he's having. Mrlink. This is where Mrlink will be moving on to Luggage Moon, which TwiistedDuck will not have to do. As well as this, I believe it's like a hidden moon. That'll be the, oh, he's going for the Sphinx. Okay, interesting. Sphinx moon. This will give him a chance to get a lot of coins if he was low. Boomer route, yeah. It's my old route. I used to do that one all the time. Sphinx. Getting no coins though, so I'm comfortable with the amount of coins he has. Yeah, he's good. He's got 57, so. That's interesting. So Mrlink will not be doing the Notes Moon at the end of this route. Yeah, Notes gonna be a little tricky, but it is technically faster. TwiistedDuck will be going for Notes. He rolls his way over to where the birds sit. moon. Mrlink getting Jaxie skip. Oh, interesting. Jumping over the poison can be a little risky. Let's see how Twisted does on his notes. Nice spin throw there, and yep, decent notes. Twisted getting the Cappy text because he hit the checkpoint in the beginning of this run. Mrlink should have enough. I don't think he needs this moon. I think he's getting an extra moon. Oh, you missed a moon. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize. So Twisted moving on to Lake Kingdom now. One of the shorter levels. Oh, was it the moon on the pillar? That must have been it. I think I looked away for a second. You might have bonked on the pillar moon and had to skip it. Not a bad backup for missing that moon. Just making his way up to the zipper. Oh. Not able to recover. Gonna have to. Yep, he can do it now. He has to get the up throw. Good job. It's like having a little issues getting to that first moon, but all set now. He'll make his way. Triple jump. Now off to the zipper. Let's see how he does. And catches the zipper. Movement in Lake isn't too bad, but there are some areas where if you mess up, it can kind of really throw you off, like missing that zipper, and then they'll be using the cheap to jump up to the Rango fight, and missing that can be pretty devastating in a lot of cases. Twisted getting it, no issue. Mrlink will now be attempting the cheap jump. And no issue as he moves into Rango. Hey, Mulan. Pog you, Mulan. $14.39. Twisted Duck finishes. Let's see how Link does. Thank you, sir. A little over 30 seconds between the two runs right now. Twisted, I believe Twisted is going to be going for having a little issue here with the bunny. The real boss battle here is that bunny, actually. It's the mini brutal. Having some serious issues with the bunny. Finally getting it. Move on to the shot moon. Link having some issues with the bunny, but able to get it pretty quickly. So Twisted was practicing nut clip, so I believe he will be going for it. He's through. Good so far. Being careful here, yeah, it can be real risky. A little low. That's unfortunate. See how he recovers. Good recovery. That's very scary. Out of bounds movement. As Mr. Link is moving to not do this movement. He's opting against nut clip. He'll be doing the normal route. And there you go. Twisted scaring everybody a little bit with that out of bounds movement. Having some issues with the ramp. See, maybe second time. Still some issues. The ramp can be tricky if you don't jump in the precise spot up top. So Mr. Link is making his way. It's a decent time save. I think he's still, I mean, he may have lost, yeah, a decent chunk of it combined with the issues with the mini brutal. Mr. Link moving into flooded pipes. So far, so good. Nice jump across from Twisted. He'll be moving over to the story moon now. And then to the nut around the corner. Yeah, pipes can be tricky. Cycles are tough. Really can only make the first cycle. Everything else is a wash. To get the story moon now, so both runners are getting decently close. So Mr. Link's going to need to get that nut around the corner first before he grabs that story moon, and then they'll have the same moon count. TwiistedDuck opting not to do FRS. Small time save compared to what it could be a huge time loss. So I think there's no issues for me on that choice. Getting the triple up to this nut moon. Very nice. Mr. Link also opting against FRS. Playing it safe. Again, I think it's about a 3-second time save for like optimally, so it could be a devastating time loss if you die there too. Twisted starting his spirit fight. Still just about 30 seconds between the two runners. So I think maybe 4 or 5 seconds have been closed between the two, but not much different than when we entered Wooded. Mrlink unfortunately taking damage there. He's going to have to deal with one of the most annoying parts of Speward is if you don't get him, he does this. It's incredibly annoying. Taking some serious damage there, but when you get a multi-moon, you don't have to watch the health bar refill, so not too bad. Getting the bonk he needs on Speward to finally finish that up. '20, 21-20 exit from Twisted Duck. He's moving into Cloud. It's going to be about a 22:03, 22:04 out of Mrlink. So a little over 40 seconds between the two runners now. Let's see how Twisted does with the Bowser hats. Oh, unfortunately not getting the first hat. Able to get this time, and yep, able to hit Bowser. Oh, adjusting himself. He's going for some Bowser manips. Try and put him where he wants him. We'll be going for fast hats. Getting second phase. See how he does third as Mrlink moves into the first phase. Having an issue taking some damage there, that's not fun. Time-wise though, it shouldn't be too much time loss for him comparatively because Twisted also had that issue, so let's see how he recovers. Twisted finishing up nicely. He'll be moving on to Lost, which has a lot of poison, so while it will be a fast level, usually under 3 minutes, under 2.5 for a lot of runners, it can be deadly if you take damage or miss this meme tree jump. Mrlink moves into his third phase, and Twisted is going for the meme tree jump. Not getting the spin throw, but able to recover nicely. So meme tree successful from Twisted. Yeah, Klepto triggers about 40 seconds, so that would be very unfortunate. Getting the butterfly. Oh, whew. Twisted giving me a heart attack. Yeah, Mrlink does. Oh, taking a death. That's unfortunate. That'll be about 20 seconds. Maybe a little less. Gonna have to really work to get over there. Oh, he makes it nice. Second try. Twisted having some issue with the Trapedal. But nothing too bad. Oh, Mrlink also scaring me. These guys are both trying to give me a heart attack today. Twisted getting the moon under the bridge and opting for the deathless route, getting it nicely. Very good. removing the Klepto threat. And he'll move on to the Trapedal as Twisted moves on to Night Metro. Link having a similar issue to Trapedal at Duck had. We'll be going for Stone Cage and then Moon Under the Bridge to finish up. Whew! Link getting it. Also opting for Deathless. Pretty good run. Pretty good Deathless too. Little bonk. Clean Dream Client strats. This is interesting. Just Duck getting Girder Sandwich. No issue. See how he... Nice little bonk there. On that Goomba Stomp. Getting the movement. Oh wow! Just getting up there, taking some damage. Could be a little bit of a time loss there. See how he does with the Yeet of Faith. As Link goes for the awning. Yeet. And getting it. Both runners getting their sections. Twisted will be moving into the Mecha Wiggler. Oh no! Jumping off very far. He does have the checkpoint, he can teleport up. Unfortunate escape. He was facing the wrong way when he escaped the wire, which caused him to yeet himself off the building. Getting it that time, he'll move into the Wiggler fight. Link starting his Metro City Hall climb. So far, so good. Clean movement. Duck with a nice first phase. Hopefully he can do a 2-cycle. Let's see how Link's yeet is. And yeet. Should be good. Yep. He'll now be making his way into the Wiggler fight. Here's the second phase. Interesting pattern. Not a huge fan of it. Oh. Destroying all the... That could be a real issue. Oh, wow. That second phase is very scary from Duck, but doing a good job closing it out. Link has a very successful first phase and is now himself moving into the second phase. Decent pattern for Link. Let's see how he does. Hopefully the hitboxes are nice. Oh, terrible hitbox. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate for him. That's going to be a 3-cycle. As Duck moves to the first moon of Day Metro. Now we'll be moving on to the RC car moon. I believe he'll be going for Scoot Clip, but let's see. Yeah, that was a terrible hitbox. This Mega Wiggler is very unforgiving with its hitboxes. He'll be capturing the RC, so he'll be doing the RC car movement. Very good. No issues there. RC car, screw clip is technically faster, but it is not the kindest trick. It can be a decent time loss if done incorrectly. So, not a bad option to opt for an RC car. Bench friends, best move in the game. I think we're going for wire dram here. It's getting some tough. It's gonna be a tough line there. Yeah, not gonna be able to get it that time, but not too much time loss as Duck will start talking to some musicians. Link also opting for the RC movement. Having some issues getting around this corner. Can be kind of finicky, but getting there. Like getting best move in the game, bench friends, as TwiistedDuck gets OTEP. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Oh.
TwiistedDuck will be taking some garbage out. Making his way, climbing City Hall to the tippy top. The runners' PBs are listed next to them. I believe these are the most up to date, but they may be slightly out of date. I think Twisted may now have a 107, and Mr. Link has a 109 as far as I know. But I believe those are accurate, but cannot confirm. What's there instead? TwiistedDuck finishing up the people's room. Mr. Link will be taking out some trash. Opting to jump down, not risk the movement there for the swing in the breeze moon. Catching that girder can be a scary area. Mr. Link beginning his climb. Twisted moving on to the Snow Kingdom. Nice movement from Link there. Link moving to the people's room, and TwiistedDuck is going to go tell Captain Toad that he's the captain now and demand a moon. Link just missing the awning there. Able to recover. Get that last moon to finish up Day Metro. Twisted will be moving in to scream at the shop owners from afar that he wants a moon as well. No issues climbing up to the chest for Twisted. Bonking a little bit there. As Link enters snow. Having a little issues getting into the Blowy Joey room. Link moving over to get his Toad Moon. Scary stuff happening on Twisted side, able to recover. Really scary. That poison is no joke. Link getting into Shiveria. Some issues. Wow, knocking over all the boxes. It's pretty impressive, actually. Duck moving into the Goomba room. Link shouting for his moon at the shop. Not the best placement for the Goombas, but no issue for Duck. Nice Goomba from Duck. Link is about to enter the Blowy Joey room. Not quite enough distance on that, but no worries, able to recover just fine. Duck going for the Rango Room Moon around the corner. Getting it successfully, he'll be heading on out now. Link finishes up the Blowy Joey room. $39.49 coming out of Duck on that one. The pretty decent sized lead at the moment as he moves into Seaside. Link is battling the Goombas for their moon. Link finishing up the Goomba room. Some interesting movement there. Nice movement to the pipe for Duck. Very clean. Getting the Gushin room. Little bonk, that's alright. Saren with a incredibly wild guess. Can't think that's right. As Link finishes it up right, the snow, the Rangaroo Moon. He'll be warping back to the Odyssey. Get on out of here. Most of the seaside is going to be fish movement. I believe both runners will be going for fish flip, I believe. It's pretty easy movement. Nothing too difficult with it. As long as you've practiced a few times, you should get it just fine. .41.53 from Link as he moves into seaside. Here comes the fish flip from Duck. I think he may get that. It's a little far for my liking, but yep, gets in. This Link moves to the first moon of seaside, getting it very nicely. Link moving to the Gushin room, and Duck moving on to luncheon. Having some issues with the Gushin room, gonna have to make his way back up. The dimensions of this can be a little tough. That third dimension in the what feels like a 2D section is a little tough to gauge. See how Duck does climbing up for this salt pile moon. Very good, no issue there. So far so good as Duck moves into the Spirit fight. Link getting the Mercy Dory Moon. Moving on to Fish Clip shortly. Clean Duck. Duck had a clean Spirit there. Sorry for the miswording. Oh, let's see how he does, and he's in. Link getting Fish Clip, no issue. A little far there on the second moon. Hopefully he doesn't clip back in. That should be good. Yep. Duck will move into sub area as Link warps back to the Odyssey to make his way also into luncheon. Very long jump from Duck there. Jumping very far away. Getting kind of close to the Pepto there. Scaring me a little there, but able to get up on top of the mountain to collect the moon. Going for the crate moon, he's opting for the triple. This movement can be annoying sometimes. Pretty good. Link will now be moving into first salt moon. As Duck puts the golden turnip into the pot. I believe it's turnip. I always forget. Sarah always remembers. Oh, Link having a little issue there getting up. And getting a second try, so probably only around 7-second time loss there. Oh, Twisted yeeting into the Pepto-Bismol. That'll be some time loss there. That brings him back decent ways, but should be able to get back pretty quickly as Link makes his way into this Buick fight. This is going to be some uncomfortable movement for Duck. He does not have to do this too often, I would bet. And back on track now. Let's see how he does with this. Hopefully he can get the Podoboo. Able to get it. Make his way into the Forks room. Little bonk there. Looks like he's back on track though. It's like making his way to the sub area. And Duck finishing up the Forks room. Duck getting the Podoboo, having a small issue with the Podoboo movement, going for the easier strat of climbing the air, and probably smart to do that rather than waste time trying to get that harder movement too many times. Making quick work of that moon. That bonk there might throw off his cycle. Oh yeah, that'll definitely throw off his cycle. So hopefully he is able to catch one of these guys without too much issue. Getting his Pambro, he'll be getting some cheese. As Link grabs the crate moon. Nice little pan RNG, not too bad. As Link plants his golden turnip. I say plant, but cooks with it actually, so that was terribly wrong on my part. Link is going to be close making this. Yeah, it's going to be too tough, I think. I think he's going to have to wait for the next cycle. The Podoboo is going to come around the side. As Duck gets his and moves into the fire. Interesting. If he doesn't take damage there. Yep, nice. As Link moves into the Forks room. Good climb. Getting the moon around the mountain there. Moving on to the salted meat as Link exits the Forks room. Testing. Sorry about that, a mic issue for a second. Link moving over to his Panbro as Duck will make his way into Ruined. Panbro jumping away. Taking a little damage there, unfortunately, but no issue as he wildly goes for that cheese movement. That was a very aggressive but successful cheese movement. Duck will be moving into the Ruined fight, which is pretty much just 3 minutes and 20 odd seconds of auto scroller. Link able to get the Podoboo without having to wait. Nice, jumps in the air. Good moon get. See how he does with the moon around the mountain. As it looks like he may have froze. Not seeing much action on that side now as Duck makes his way up to the Lord of Lightning fight. Hopefully Link is able to recover the stream, whatever technical issues occur. Seem to have lost Link for the moment. Duck starting the first phase. Nice. Taking the jump up. Far so good. And we're back to the Link, very good as he moves into his Ruined fight. So able to finish luncheon, unfortunately missing it, but I'm sure he did just fine getting around that mountain and then getting the Salted Meat Moon. Mr. Link had some technical issues there, Tyler. Yeah, he was only 2 moons away. He wasn't down too long. I don't think staring, but a minute or so. So Duck does have the lead right now. Bowser's is a finicky kingdom. So we'll see. Take anywhere from 8.5 minutes to 9.5, 10 for these runners probably. So they get, you'd expect anything from like an 8.5 or so. I'm not sure what their actual golds are here. So he's taking some damage on the lightning rings. Hopefully it does not impact him. This is the last phase, so as long as he's quick, should be able to do this with no issue. This would be very devastating to lose his life here. And finishing up nicely as Duck moves into the Bowser's Kingdom. So I'm interested to see what route Duck goes for. So he's opting not to do Pokeo Dram. Nice climbing so far. Moving over to the ogre. A little bonk there. Hopefully he can recover just fine. Yep. And not too bad. Probably wants that jump back, but maybe just no more than 3 or 4 seconds lost there on ogre. So nice job. Duck will be moving on to shards. Interesting camera angle there. Very scary for myself, if I'm being honest. Having some issues getting that shard as Link starts up. Doing good getting to the 3rd shard as Link using the Pokyo to climb. Not going for Pokyo Jam though. Oof. Duck scaring me there. Able to get the last shard just fine. It's like making a very long jump there. Oh, hopefully we can get this before the ogre resets, and yep. It's about a minute and a half between the 2 runners. Making his way to shards as Duck makes his way into the Brutals fight, 2 bunnies. Let's see what he opts for first. This is very, very important as he opts for the correct choice of Topper first. Very nice. Topper first, gang. So far so good for Link on shards, and very successful Topper out of Duck. Oh, Link going for the Glory Hole Moon. Checkpoint taken for Duck there. So he moves into Harriet. I'm not sure if he lost any health there in that Topper fight, but that's usually why I go for it. Link having a good shard, so these are decent shards for him. Good shard. That jump there was a little scary for my taste. Duck finishing up the bunnies as Link makes his way over. Again, very important. Nice. Both runners making the correct choice of doing Topper first. Taking a little damage there. He might have gotten it, Tyler, if he was low. If he had taken some damage in the Topper fight, he would want to maybe get his health back before. Oh, Link starting with Topper, but quickly taking 3 hits of damage. Duck will be going for the Crates Moon here. These 2 jumps can be a little scary. As he'll get the first, and then this blind jump is slightly terrifying. Hey, thank you for the follow, and thank you for the raid, Death Drive. As Link makes his way back into the Topper fight. And Duck opting to take that a little slower as he makes that scary jump. Like narrowly avoiding topper damage there, only to take it moments later. Using a hat to fight hats. It's really the only strategy, as Duck will be making his way into the Mecha Brutal fight. Link moves on to fight Harriet. Twisted popping that first bubble. Getting rid of Rango. Missing the bin pound onto Topper. Gonna need to grab a Pokio to recover. Link having some issues with the Harriet fight. Let's see how he does. Finish it off. Duck able to climb back up. He will be going for Topper. Riding along. Just having some good old fun on top of the Mecha Brutal as Link makes some attempts with Harriet. She'll be going for this spinning phase now. Able to avoid it. Again, he's working with one heart here. Definitely has to be careful. Nice. As Duck able to finish up the mech fight. Link will not have to get the Crates Moon around the corner here. He can just go ahead and start moving on his climb. Very interesting. Oh, yeah, he's definitely not happy with that bonk there. Gonna cost him some time, as he'll have to navigate his way back. Dodging the bombs, up, catching one there, but not dying. Can be very scary. Get pushed off by one of those bombs. He'll be able to get one of the flags if he wants the checkpoint flags to refill his health before he moves into the mech fight. As Duck is off to the moon. Duck starts the moon and Link moves into the Mecha Brutal fight. See how he does. He'll be opting for the bird strat. See how Duck does with this vector, the triple vector. Not taking damage, very good. No bonks as he makes his way into the flowers and getting both flowers. Do a little vector here. Or not. Makes his way around the corner. Link halfway done with his brutals. See how the moon cave skip from Duck is. Sorry. Oh, missing at Moon Cave skip. Let's see if he can recover it this time. Nope, a little low. Wait a little bit longer before he... Having some real issues here. I think that's good. Yep. Moving on and very nicely finishing up his mech fight. It's time to break up this wedding for Duck. Let's take away these hats. It was a solid mech link. First phase down. Same phase fast hats. One more and then Duck will be moving to the escape sequence. As Link makes his way to the moon, begin his adventure to the chapel. Duck will be looking to take damage here. There's a little fortunate positioning there. He's facing the wrong way when he backflips. Just opting for the regular hats movement here. I think I agree with that. Able to get it, and now he'll eat up Bowser. And move on to the escape sequence. Opting for the long jump. Really get it, taking damage though, but not falling, so he'll be able to get a checkpoint up ahead if he'd like to refill his health as well. Narrowly avoiding damage there, nice movement. Let's see if he goes for it. Now he's just gonna opt to move on along. His flowers in tow. Duck heading over to the 2D section. Going for a little cheeky fake out on the bouncy Bowser skip. Link moving his camera there. I think I'm not sure I've ever seen that. This is Duck is just about done with his 2D. Link able to get his Moon Cave skip. Link is bouncing himself around the chapel. This is a new strat, I've never seen this before. As Duck moves into pillars. Okay, first pillar down. Link is off to get a moon in the moon. Very meta moon situation going on here for Link. Link enters and avoids Bowser as he dances on the table. Duck deciding to take a moment to take a picture. Before finally finishing up. Duck finishing up with a 1:10.31. GG's Duck, as Link is dancing at the wedding. I think this might be it for Link. I'm not sure he's going to finish on out. He continues to dance. GG to both runners. Looks like Link will be taking a DNF. I'm not sure if he's going to want to finish up. Believe Duck is available. Not sure if Link wants to jump in as well.
Hello.
How's it?
It's going pretty good. Dude, literally, I completely forgot the visual cue for Moonskip, so I failed it like 3 times.
Yeah, a little trouble there, but we'll be able to get it eventually.
Yeah,
Not too many issues.
Yeah, and then Wooded was a mess. I lost almost a minute in Wooded. It's fine. And then I actually golded Seaside.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you had a decent Seaside there.
Yeah. And I went for target acquired even though I barely know how to do it, and I somehow got it.
Yep. Yeah, that was very nice. Cool. Overall, not too bad. I know you haven't been running too much, so. Is that about what you expected?
I don't know. I think it is because I haven't played for like a month. I did like a D-Rust run yesterday, but that's it. So it's still pretty good. Not playing for a month.
Very nice.
Do you know who I'm versing next?
I do not.
Bracket command. I'm playing Dilly. Oh gosh.
Dilly.
What's his PB? Let me see.
So that'll be competitive.
What's going on the SMO PB? What's a PB command, Saren?
I'm not sure. Is there one, Saren?
Pretty sure there is. 103.11. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna lose, but still, it's gonna be fun. Unless Adobe Peas has a meltdown on every place of the game, I lost, but still for fun.
You never know. Yeah, live races are tricky.
Yep. I'm gonna leave now. See ya. It was a fun race. GG to Link.
GG Twisted and GG Link as well. Thanks for the race, guys.
Yep.
And people on stream, please be sure to give the 2 runners a follow. Who we raiding? That's a good question. Is anyone playing Odyssey right now? There's yeah, Fletch is on. Light Run is doing some 80% runs. There you go, Mario bro. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out.